Hey everyone, I'm Simon and I just finished watching Squid Game Season 2 Episode 3 titled 001. This episode is briefly about new players gathering for a chance to win 45.6 billion won. After an intense first round, the survivors' fate hang in the balance down to one final vote. Now this episode was actually really good. I enjoyed this. We finally got into the more fun, well not fun, but more of the intriguing and interesting parts so far. We're finally back at the island where they play the games, and we see the return of the infamous red light green light game. But before I talk more about this, I am going to discuss some of the scenes. So again, quick warning, there will be spoilers, so please feel free to skip ahead and come back later if you haven't watched it yet. So let's just get right into it. So the episode starts with Junho, Woo, and their team sailing to locate Ji-hoon on the mysterious island. Ji-hoon re-enters the game, but now at this time he is armed with experience and knowledge from his previous game. We get an introduction to many new players. Let's talk about player 044, who's a creepy woman, I guess, who cryptic ramblings irritate people. We get player 120, who's a transgender woman, hoping to win money to complete her transition. We get player 230, whose nickname is Thanos, because of his purple hair and his nails are painted. But he's a rapper who joined after losing everything in a cryptocurrency crash. He's actually played by a real-life rapper, T.O.P. We get a look at player 196, who's a woman deeply in-depth after following a bad cryptocurrency advice from player 333. Now, player 333, he's a disgraced cryptocurrency influencer who lost his wealth and reputation, now exposed as a fugitive. Later, the guards expose everybody about their personal debt. Is a total of about maybe 10 billion won, I believe. And we get a shocking twist that is introduced here. It's a special offer from the guards, and it's completely new from it's definitely new. We did not see this special offer from last season, and it is about, after every game, players can vote to either end the game and split the prize money or continue playing to earn more money. This new rule surprises Ji-hoon as it wasn't part of the original game.
What do you think you're doing here?
Quiet. You're embarrassing.
I'm embarrassing you? What you should be embarrassed about is getting into this mess.
It's not quiet.
And here we get a heartfelt subplot emerge with player 149, who is a mother, and player 007, who is her son, and who are both in debt. They finally agreed to stay together in the games after arguing. We actually see Ji-hoon reunited with player 390, who is an old friend from his horse race track. And Ji-hoon is deeply concerned that player 390 is in the game, and so he tried to warn him just to keep him safe. So now we're back at this infamous red light green light game. The players face the iconic game again, and of course chaos rises as many panic and move prematurely. Junho's team located the wrong island after the guards discovered Ji-hoon's tooth tracker, which I was baffled by. Like, how did they know that Ji-hoon had a tracker in his tooth? And so they removed it without his knowledge. And then we soon learned that it was Woo who was drunk and revealed the tracker's existence. I think that's what I gained from his facial expression. So once everybody survived, well, not everybody, most of the players survive, we're back at in this room again, and chaos started to break out as players argue about whether they should stay or leave the game. But of course, greed overtake the reason, and a lot of people chose to continue to play the game instead of caring about everybody's life and try to end it so that everybody lives, or the rest of the players lives. Here we see Ji-hoon try to convince the players to end the game, revealing his past involvement. However, many believe that, you know what, maybe we can use him to win the game for us. And but that was definitely not Ji-hoon's intention, because he knows that as the game progresses, more players will die. And so they started the vote, whether to end or continue the game. The vote to end the game resulted in a tie, 182 to 182, and so which means that we are left with one player left.
Finally, player one.
And it's player 001, and that alludes to the title of this episode. So who could this player 001 be? Well, it turns out it was it is the frontman in disguise. And so he chose to continue the game by voting blue, sealing the player's fate. And so that was a very shocking episode. We get to see the frontman participating in the game. I wonder how this is gonna play out. We're definitely going to see scenes between the frontman and Ji-hoon. Of course, Ji-hoon does not know that player 001 is the frontman, so that will be a very interesting moment to see. Now, I don't know how, back to Junho and Woo, I don't know how they're gonna be able to track Ji-hoon and find that island, because Ji-hoon doesn't have the tracker anymore. So I do wonder how they're gonna find Ji-hoon now. So if you guys know or have any ideas, let me know how they're gonna find the island. But yeah, this episode was definitely packed with some emotional stakes, high tension, and unexpected twists. With addition to these new characters, we're definitely going to see these characters having a bigger role, I think. Especially that Thanos guy. He's definitely going to be a jerk in this season. But anyways, what do you guys think about the episode? Any theories on how this will play out? And so let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video for episode 4. Thanks for watching.